This video is for those that feel resistance right before they're getting ready to take that leap of faith. Those that feel as if they're struggling, the rug is being pulled right under their foot, and they're just about to fall on their back, fall on their face flat. This video is for you. Avoidance, it gets louder when alignment gets close. Resistance, it doesn't just show up when you're doing nothing. It's actually showing, it has a habit of showing up right before that thing that actually matters, right before you take that leap of faith into uncharted territories. Every time I'm on the edge of a breakthrough, something weird happens. And I don't know if you can relate to this. Suddenly I start feeling tired. Suddenly I start overthinking even the simplest moves, trying to get everything perfect, trying to get everything in chronological order, trying to map out all the small details. I find myself cleaning my house instead of doing the work that I know I'm supposed to be doing. Yes, it's good to be working from a clean home. However, I'm doing it as a distraction. I'm doing it as an avoidance. I'll start saying, I'll do it tomorrow, even though I know tomorrow's not promised and tomorrow doesn't matter because all I have is right now. And I realized, it dawned on me, that's not a coincidence. That's literally resistance recognizing alignment. Your brain is trying to protect you from stepping into the unknown. Your brain knows that you're close. Your brain knows that your actions are finally about to meet the person that you're becoming. And in order to keep you safe, in order to keep you comfortable, is actually counterintuitive because it wants you to remain the same. It wants you to remain in a familiar bubble. It wants you to remain doing the things that you've been doing day in and day out that got you to the place and position where you're at today. But that voice that's limiting you, that voice that's crippling you, that voice that's causing you to remain stagnant, that voice is a lie. And because you have that voice in your head telling you there's more out there for you, there's more within that you could be doing, you have purposes, you have callings, you have dreams, you have aspirations, that voice is literally telling you a lie, but it's also letting you know as a signal that there's truth to the things that you're feeling within. There's truth to the dreams you're dreaming. There's truth to the things you keep journaling, that song you keep writing, that art you keep coming up with, the jokes you keep coming up with. There's a reason why it's trying to stop you. There's a reason why it thinks it'll benefit you by you remaining the same, but we know that's a lie. And it's about convincing ourselves enough that our breakthrough and the person that we want to become, it depends on what we do. And the only way to get over that voice, the only way to silence that voice is by taking action. Actions that are in alignment with the person that we want to be. Actions that get us closer to the person that we want to be. I've struggled with this and I still struggle with this. My mind, it keeps trying to protect that old version of me, the one that's comfortable, the one that settles for less, the one that's, the one that is familiar with, the version that doesn't risk rejection, failure, or success. And in anything great that we're going to do in this life is going to require a level of risk. We got to step outside of our bubble. And the truth that most people miss, if that voice inside of your head, if it wasn't important, then resistance would never show up. I've never felt resistance while scrolling my phone. I've never felt resistance while playing this small. I've never felt resistance by playing video games and doing everything that's fun, eating pizza, smoking a blunt, drinking, or doing whatever. It feels natural. It feels easy. There's no challenge to it. But I feel resistance when I want to pick up a book and read. I feel resistance when I want to start working out. I feel resistance when I want to change. I feel resistance when I want to get serious with my life. The best thing that we could ever do is commit instead of trying. You look at my YouTube channel, I've been trying. I failed, tried and failed, tried and failed. Start, restart, start, restart, start and restart. 2026, I'm done trying. There's no more trying. There's a commitment that has to be had. And I tried to do shortcuts. I tried to trick myself. I tried to say until tomorrow or next year. Yet that calling is as loud as ever. But time is just passing me by. and then eventually it will become too late. Why wait until the worst of the worst has happened for you to feel motivated, for you to feel inspired? Why wait till you lose your job to start applying to a better job, even though you know that job that you currently have right now is draining you? Why wait for your partner to hurt you, to 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 hurt you so bad that you finally muster up the courage to leave when you've already been hurt by that same partner? Not one, not two, not three, but four, five, six, seven, and counting. Why do we have to wait as human beings till our back is against the wall to take action, to stop avoiding habits that are for the betterment of ourselves? What is it that I am about to step into? What am I about to get myself into? Because resistance is not a stop sign. It is a signal to press forward. It is a signal to push forward. And the moment that you move towards it, not after motivation, not when it feels easy, not when, I just feel like it, but you truly take action, that's when alignment locks in. That's when avoidance. If avoidance is so loud right now, good. That is a signal, man. Push forward, press forward. Do not give up. Remain committed. Small wins lead to big victories. And here are 3 things you should watch out for when resistance shows up. Number 1, I struggle with this immensely. Fake productivity. I look busy. I am busy, but I'm not progressing. And it looks like this. I'm organizing instead of executing. I'm researching instead of publishing. I'm planning to decide instead of actually committing on actions and taking steps forward with that decision in mind. Ask yourself this. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're being fake productive with, does it move the needle forward, or does it make you just feel productive? Is it moving the needle forward in the direction that you know your life is supposed to be heading, or is it just distractions, just going left to right instead of straight? Number 2, watch out for that sudden feeling of perfectionism. That, let me just hit restart. Let me make this video cleaner. The audio wasn't better. I'm not more ready. That's just resistance wearing a suit. Alignment doesn't need to be perfect. It just requires movement. It requires obedience. It requires sacrifice. It requires action. And number 3, emotional justification. I'm tired. I had a long day of work. I've been through a lot. I need a break. And sometimes it's true. Most of the time, it might be true. However, it can also be a story that we just tell ourselves. So watch out when logic tries to justify and protect your comfort. Watch out when logic tries to protect your comfort. I don't know what else to say. I'm done yapping, but I'm remaining committed. And if you're watching this video in 2026, time is flying by. I'm not making no grandiose promises. I just know I gotta lock in. It's now or never. My family depends on it. My livelihood depends on it. The people I love depend on it. Strangers depend on it. My voice needs to be heard because I have a calling that's burning inside, because I have a story that's worth telling. And many of you tell your stories in different ways. Some people tell their stories through singing, through creative outlets, through teaching, through whatever it is. Just find your voice. And this is my voice. Man, it's your boy DP Motivates, and we out, baby. We out.